Chosen one, hear this clearly. Something massive is searching for you, and it is not ordinary, fleeting, or casual. It is celestial, deliberate, and divinely orchestrated. God has made a decision, a timeless decree that set the universe in motion, and your life has been marked as its destination. Every circumstance, every moment that felt like waiting, every season of silence or struggle has been part of this orchestration. You are not here by accident. Your presence, your attention, your very being in this moment is confirmation that the unseen has already located you. This message is a spiritual confirmation, a signal from heaven itself that you are standing at the intersection of readiness and destiny. The stirrings you feel in your spirit, the subtle anticipation, the unexplainable pressure, the quiet knowing, are all indicators that the arrival is near. Today, you move from waiting into the realm of arrival. I invite you now. Watch this fully, comment your warmest wishes along with the number 333, like, subscribe, and engage, because the act of positioning yourself spiritually magnifies your alignment. What is coming carries your name, resonates with your spirit, and honors the journey that has shaped you. This is no ordinary shift. It is a divine convergence that has been set into motion long before you even sensed it, and it will change the trajectory of your life. Chosen one, the reason this blessing has not arrived sooner is not oversight. It is precision. God's timing is exact, and every delay has been intentional to ensure that when it comes, it lands in perfect alignment with your spirit, your readiness, and your purpose. What you've experienced as waiting was not absence, it was refinement, calibration, and preparation. Heaven has coordinates, systems of activation, and a divine approval process, and your alignment now intersects precisely with that orchestration. The promise is descending, not because of your effort, but because of God's decision and the readiness of your heart. Delays were never denials. They were safeguards, ensuring that what arrives is proportional to your spiritual, emotional, and mental capacity. Now, chosen one, the machinery of heaven is in motion. Your alignment is confirmed, your spirit is receptive, and your presence is perfectly positioned to host the magnitude of what is coming. The universe itself bends toward this convergence. Nothing can hinder it. What you've been sensing is already moving, descending along invisible currents, ready to meet the vessel that has been made ready, and that vessel is you. Chosen one, the season of chasing, begging, or proving yourself is over. You no longer need to search for the blessing that is destined for you. It will find you. The shift has occurred. The magnetism is active. What is approaching will locate you through channels you never expected, through doors overlooked, through opportunities that seemed dormant. The arrival is inevitable because it is divinely orchestrated. You have been transformed into a vessel capable of hosting it. The efforts, the trials, and the silent endurance you've carried have aligned you with the frequency of your destiny. You are no longer the pursuer. You are the one being pursued by the magnitude of what God has decreed. The blessing will recognize you instantly because your spirit has been prepared to receive it. The world may not understand, and timing may appear strange, but what is coming cannot be missed. Your alignment, your endurance, and your faithfulness have activated divine recognition, and now you are in position to be found by the very thing that has been written for you. Chosen one, God does not release magnitude to the unprepared. Every season of waiting, every closed door, every silent trial has been a layer of preparation, preservation, and refinement. What has delayed the blessing until now was never absence or rejection. It was protection and perfection. The depth of your growth, the endurance of your spirit, the refinement of your character, all match the size and scope of what is coming. Hidden seasons were not wasted. They were calibration, shaping you to receive a magnitude that could not be delivered prematurely. You were preserved to host this moment. And now the spiritual, emotional, and mental architecture of your life has been aligned for the arrival of what is monumental. You have matured, evolved, and transformed in private, and the blessing will fit perfectly because your readiness has been matched to the depth and scope of what God has decreed. What arrives is proportionate, precise, and perfectly timed, prepared for a soul refined in the silence, tested in endurance, and perfected in alignment with heaven's will. Chosen one, this is not about reward, it is recognition. The spiritual realm is acknowledging your endurance, your obedience, and your integrity in ways the world cannot yet see. Every private prayer, every hidden act of faith, every silent struggle has been noted, registered, and validated by God. You are being marked as one who endured and obeyed when no one was watching, and the seal of divine decision has been placed upon your life. This seal is irreversible. No opinion, no circumstance, no opposition can change what has been decreed. Recognition is moving toward you, and the arrival of the blessing is confirmation that what was once unseen is now manifesting. This is the universe affirming your worth, your alignment, and your readiness. You are acknowledged, marked, and chosen, and the arrival of your breakthrough carries the unbreakable validation of heaven itself. Everything you endured, every trial you survived, every private sacrifice has prepared the spiritual realm to release what has been waiting for you, and it will arrive in perfect alignment with your readiness and divine selection. Chosen one, feel the currents of time bending around you. Past, present, and future are converging in a way that cannot be undone. Every setback you have faced, every detour you thought was a failure, was secretly a setup, perfectly orchestrated to align you with this precise moment. The energy surrounding you is shifting, subtle yet undeniable. The atmosphere itself is vibrating with anticipation, signaling that something significant is descending into your life. Your inner knowing, the quiet whispers and confirmations of your spirit, are more than intuition. They are alignment with forces already in motion. The knock is coming. You may not see it yet. You may not know the form it will take, but the spiritual realm has already confirmed your destination, and when it arrives, recognition will strike your soul instantly. There will be no doubt, no hesitation. The vibration of what is coming matches the frequency of your spirit. Setbacks, delays, and confusion were never the end of your journey. They were the pulling tight of timelines, the convergence of circumstances, and the preparation of the atmosphere so that when the moment arrives, it cannot be mistaken. Chosen one, the blessing is not distant. It is moving toward you, adjusting, repositioning, and seeking your frequency. The intensity you feel inside, the stirrings of anticipation, are proof that what is yours is being drawn into your life. God's decision is sovereign. No delay, no resistance, and no opposition can stop the descent of what has been decreed. Doors that once remained closed are now softening. The silence around your life is breaking in preparation for release. You are not required to chase, manipulate, or engineer this outcome. The blessing has been activated and is on course. It will arrive through channels you did not predict, through alignments unseen by the human eye. The momentum behind it is divine, propelled by obedience, integrity, and the readiness you have cultivated in private. This is the law of spiritual attraction at its highest order. What God has decided will not remain stationary. It is seeking you, finding you, and preparing to settle where your spirit is aligned, open, and receptive. The pull you feel is confirmation. The blessing is not waiting. It is moving, and it will arrive exactly where it was intended to land. Chosen one, this is not about mere survival. You have been transformed. Every challenge, every season of endurance, every lonely or painful moment has reshaped your spirit, refined your character, and elevated your spiritual coordinates. You are no longer aligned with mere possibility. You are aligned with certainty. The transformation you have undergone has made you capable of hosting the magnitude of what is approaching. Survival was never the goal. Growth, maturity, and spiritual readiness were always the preparation. Your private faith, the moments of obedience that went unnoticed by the world, and the quiet work of your soul have all converged to recalibrate your life for impact. What is coming will not merely touch your circumstances, it will change the very dimensions of your existence, reshaping the spiritual, emotional, and physical landscapes you walk through. The blessing is proportional to your transformation, and the arrival is inevitable because you have been prepared to host it in a way that aligns with heaven's design. Chosen one, you were marked before the foundations of the world, long before you walked this earth. Before trials, tears, or moments of doubt, God designated you for this moment, sculpted you for this purpose, and prepared you for this exact assignment. Your blessing is immune to opinion, opposition, and the limitations of past experiences. God's timing is not late. It is precise, calibrated to the alignment of your spirit, the readiness of your heart, and the preparation of your mind. Every season, every challenge, every pause in your journey was intentional, ensuring that the identity being revealed through this blessing matches the design God has always intended. You are chosen not by chance, not by merit, but by divine selection. The magnitude of what is coming has been reserved for you, measured to your capacity, and aligned with the version of yourself that God has been building in private. This is who you are, a chosen vessel, appointed for purpose and prepared for the arrival of something monumental that carries your name and destiny. Chosen one, understand that the silence and separation you have endured were not rejections, they were positioning. People leaving, opportunities closing, and doors shutting have been strategic movements of God, clearing the path for what is monumental to enter your life. Solitude was required for refinement, for preparation, and for focus, ensuring that the weight of the arrival is not diluted or distracted by noise. God moves quietly, yet his movements are unstoppable. The arrival of what is coming may appear subtle, yet its impact will be profound and life-altering. Your patience, your endurance, and your willingness to walk through isolation have prepared your spirit to host what is monumental. The quiet moments, the stillness, and the waiting were all part of positioning you. When it arrives, it will feel natural, seamless, and divinely timed, yet the life it ushers in will redefine your path. The blessing was never meant for a noisy room. It was meant for a prepared heart, an aligned spirit, and a vessel ready to host its fullness. Chosen one, what is approaching is not mere comfort or temporary relief. It is establishment. This is a blessing designed to leave a legacy, to impact generations, and to shift spheres of influence. It is destiny, not opportunity, and it carries responsibility alongside provision. What arrives will place you in positions where your life, actions, and influence ripple beyond yourself, touching others and leaving a mark that cannot be erased. It is a calling, a divine mandate, and an assignment that requires integrity, wisdom, and alignment with heaven's design. You were chosen to steward this, to manage it with discernment, and to walk in the authority that comes with it. This is not fleeting, it is permanent. What comes honors the endurance, faith, and transformation of your journey. It will establish you in ways that resonate deeply with your purpose, your identity, and the divine plan that has been in motion since the beginning. Chosen one, the season of striving, proving, and explaining is over. You no longer need to chase, hustle, or justify your worth to anyone or anything. Your only task now is to remain open, attentive, and receptive. The signs of what is coming are subtle: ease in circumstances, unexpected alignment, doors opening effortlessly, and the sense of grace moving through situations that once required struggle. Grace replaces strain. The universe is bending toward you because God has decided it is your time. You are no longer operating from desperation, but from readiness. Your presence, your posture, your willingness to receive has created a spiritual current that attracts the blessing that has been searching for you. The manifestation will feel natural, flowing, and inevitable because it is arriving through divine orchestration. The arrival is already in motion, propelled by obedience and alignment, not by effort or manipulation. Chosen one, stay aware, remain quiet, and allow the blessing to find you without resistance. Chosen one, notice how time itself is behaving differently around you. What once felt distant now seems inevitable. What was once imagined now feels tangible. This is no coincidence. Time is bending to accommodate the fulfillment that has been written for you. The spiritual realm is already activated. What is coming has been dispatched, traveling through unseen realms, perfectly synchronized with your readiness. The moment of arrival is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of destiny. Even if you were unaware, even if the world did not recognize your preparation, the decree has already been issued. Your patience, your endurance, and your alignment have positioned you at the exact point where what has been searching for you can no longer be delayed. The inevitability you sense is divine confirmation. Your blessing is approaching, your destiny is arriving, and the universe itself is bending to ensure that nothing interferes with what God has decided. Chosen one, you have been transformed in secret. The version of yourself that exists today is capable of hosting what is monumental because of the pruning, obedience, and surrender you have embraced. You have released patterns, habits, and attachments that could not carry the weight of what is coming. The trials, the waiting, the quiet growth, every private act of faith and perseverance has prepared your heart and spirit for this precise descent of blessing. What is arriving fits you perfectly because you have been molded to receive it. God's design ensures that nothing arrives prematurely or disproportionately. The fullness of your destiny aligns with the transformation you have undergone. You are not receiving by chance. You are receiving because you have become the person capable of holding it, stewarding it, and walking in it with integrity and readiness. Chosen one, this is not a preview, a taste, or a partial measure. What arrives is the full expression of God's promise for your life. Everything that once seemed confusing, delayed, or contradictory now makes sense. Every season of waiting, every detour, every setback was part of the orchestration that prepared a landing pad for this moment. You are the landing site for glory, the vessel ready to host what has been circulating in heaven, waiting for the exact alignment of time, space, and spirit. The fullness of your destiny cannot be delayed any longer. What is arriving is complete, monumental, and life-altering. It will fill, establish, and reposition your life in ways that align with heaven's blueprint. You have been prepared for this moment, and now it manifests in its entirety, reshaping everything you have known and stepping you fully into the purpose you were created to fulfill. Chosen one, understand this. The blessing you receive is not just for survival. It is overflow. It carries expansion, influence, peace, vision, and clarity, all aligned with your divine calling. With this blessing comes responsibility, a mandate to steward, guide, and extend what has been entrusted to you. Your readiness has been proven through endurance, faithfulness, and alignment, and now you are positioned to host what impacts not just your life, but the lives of others, your community, and the generations that follow. The overflow is not a random act of provision. It is intentional, paired with purpose, and designed to elevate your sphere of influence. This season confirms that readiness, faithfulness, and alignment precede reward. You are affirmed as capable, prepared, and authorized to steward what arrives, and the responsibility is part of the divine orchestration. Chosen one, the alignment between who you are and what God has decided is perfect. Spiritual convergence has taken place. Your readiness has exceeded the need for permission. The blessing requires a prepared vessel, and your life has been refined, aligned, and equipped for this exact moment. Every act of obedience, every trial endured, every step of faith in private has synchronized with heaven's decree. You rise not for applause, but for purpose. You step into visibility and influence because your spirit has earned readiness. The inheritance is sealed, confirmed in heaven, and aligned with your preparation. Your past, present, and private transformation have converged to make you the vessel, the steward, and the chosen recipient of what is monumental and unstoppable. Chosen one, destiny has found its address. Heaven has declared its yes, and the spiritual echo resonates in your life. The shift is real, close, and irreversible. The hush you feel is the sacred pause before manifestation, the breath before arrival, and the prelude to recognition. What is approaching cannot be missed, delayed, or denied. Your alignment, endurance, and transformation have positioned you to receive what is monumental, and the declaration of heaven is absolute. This is your climactic assurance. The breakthrough, the shift, and the blessing are not hypothetical. They are inevitable, unstoppable, and divinely decreed. Stand firm, chosen one, because what has been searching for you has arrived. Chosen one, this moment rebuilds your life according to heaven's blueprint. God's decision is sovereign, final, and unchangeable. The seasons of waiting, silence, and hidden preparation were not rejection, they were consecration. You have been hidden to be refined, preserved, and prepared for the magnitude of what is coming. The arrival of this blessing reshapes everything: your vision, influence, legacy, and spiritual authority. You are being positioned for establishment, not just opportunity. This breakthrough is monumental, permanent, and irrevocable. Stand in it, receive it fully, and walk in the reality of what God has decided. Nothing can delay it, nothing can diminish it, and nothing can undo it. Chosen one, your time has arrived. God has decided.